Get ready now, go cat go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoes. Do 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 do. Do anything that you wanna do, but lay off those shoes and don't you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da ba 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 ba. Shoop do 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 do. Lay off them shoes and don't you. Do 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 do. Hello, everybody. This is your hostess, Liberty. Ooh. Sorry if I sound a bit weird. I have a cold still. It's getting better, slowly but surely. Got a bit of a sore throat still, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Where did I save that folder? That is a good question. So, this year for Pride Month, we did an event, and that event was not Choose Your Own Adventure. I don't know where my brain was going with that one. It was Rainbow of Positivity. So, I've got a bunch of games to play. You guys here to play them, watch me play them, and we can get on with it. Hi, Demos. Hi, Zorga. Where did my tissues go? Tissues? Nani the fuck? There they are. Oh, it's freezing. I had a hell of a sleep last night. As in I couldn't get to sleep last night. So I kept reading. I read some manga. And then when I did go to sleep, I had a toothache. So I popped some pills. And then I woke up. And I was like, that was a good... Holy shit, it's almost midday. So, yes. 1 second, and I'll get everything satty spaghetti. It's okay, we haven't quite started yet. Oh boy. Alright, you might gotta get me blankies already. Yes, I've got the Pepas Plus. I've got the computer pulled over to my bed so I can play from under the blankies. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm dying. It's 'cause I am. I'm actually feeling a fair bit better than I was yesterday. I just sound shitter. So that's fun. Alrighty. So, what are we going to play first? Okay. I am saying wow. Zorga, how about we play your game first, eh? How's that sound? You're here, I'm here. We're all here. And it's at the top of the list, so why the fuck not, right? Let's do this. Connection. Fairy birth bloom. Go light on the fairy voices, huh? I can't promise anything. Oh, the music's cute. I will probably overdo it, but whatever. Connection! Fairy birth bloom. New bloom! You keep all the connection points you earn. The routes can be finished quickly and easily. Suited for story-only playthroughs showcasing. When your points with a fairy increase, the points with other fairies decrease slightly, forcing commitment to a fairy. The routes are harder and to complete. This is what the game is balanced for, and is advised if challenge is wanted. Oh fuck it, let's go easy mode. No, let's go. I feel lonely again. How does it come back so fast? I need something to stay busy. I could take care of the flowers. No, I can't. I've done this all morning. There's nothing more to do. I have no choice but to walk around the village, have I? But this is so stressful. I don't understand how they all do it. I even get lost sometimes. There's nothing else to do, though. Let's do it then. Hey, it's Fleur. She's coming out. Of her house, I mean. How are you? You know there's gonna be a birth soon, right? I think the botanist would be happy if you attended. I wasn't really thinking about it. I mean, it's a beautiful spectacle, but I think the botanist is giving me too much credit. I'm just a normal girl. There's no particular reason for me to be there. Come on, that's not true. Your skill with caring for flowers is unrivaled. There's a reason the botanist thinks you'll be the next birth bloom handler. So you'll go, right? I don't know. There's usually a lot of people. I guess I can go. I was going to wander around anyway. You must go. This way, this way. Oh, go. Don't push. I'm warning people about the birth. Some haven't heard. Town center. It's closed. Not in any version, I hope. I've never been outside. I wonder what's there. Nothing good, kid. It's closed. Oh, Fleur, right? There's a newborn there, but my clothes are dusty from sculpting. I don't want to come too close. Fleur, you're attending. I'm glad. I guess I am. But I was just on a stroll, so this is not because I think I should or anything like that. You're still not convinced, are you? Well, I'm grateful, but I really don't get it. In this case, have a look and let's think about what it means. What it means? But I know that already. Do you really? Have you noticed nobody is clapping nor is there chanting to celebrate? What do you think that is? It's so that we don't startle the baby, isn't it? Haha, that's what people tend to think, but that isn't quite right. See, we could be clapping or singing softly. Moreover, the babies love the attention. Social stimulus is so important at that age. The real reason is that clapping and singing are fairy things. We clap and sing to congratulate ourselves. This is our communication. But when a birth occurs, this is not ourselves we want to congratulate. It's the birth bloom, right? That's right, we congratulate the flower that gave us the newborn child. And flowers don't speak the language of claps and chants. How do we congratulate the birth bloom then? By taking care of what it gave us. You, for example, who are you? I'm the flower fairy. You mean that when I was born, I was already the flower fairy? That this is by accomplishing what I'm good at that I honor the birth bloom that made me? More or less. Did you know the birth blooms are sometimes said to have a will of their own? When I tell you that you could be the next birth bloom caretaker, this is not me asking you to care for the flowers. Neither is this the community asking you. This is the flowers asking you to come back to them when you're grown from the beginning. Maybe. Think about it when you get home, will you? Maybe I'll try to know what my flowers think about this. That's what I like to hear from a flower fairy. Hi, November. I did post it in the Discord. I posted in the Let's Play room. So as not to spam, and because that's where stuff goes. I am sleepy and sick, but it's okay. At least I get that. Whoa, was I this tiny too? Birds like this make me nostalgic. I look forward to mine one day. Good luck with yourself. Oh, well, what you do is you look at when I posted that link and then you see how long I said. And then that's when I do it. They're thinking about building a new house here. Pot is full of sand. What? What's this plant? It's new. No wait, it's a birth bloom sprout? Why is it growing here? They usually all grow near and around the Botanic Center. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I should go to the town center and ask advice from the mayor. It's not fair. It's not far. It's a short walk straight from my house. my mom's told me this is all the decision stuff is made. I need help with a lost letter, but this is so hard to explain without the letter. Books in the town centre are quite different from the ones in the Botanic Centre, or the ones the Water Fairy keeps. Hey, Mr. Mayor. Or Ms. Mayor. Hello, Mayor. Something turned up that is quite important, and I need advice. Oh, I'm listening. Well, a birth bloom sprout appeared in my garden. A birth bloom, you say? It wasn't thrown there or anything, and it's in good health, but it started to grow there in what seems to be a completely natural way. And of course, it's still so young. I only just noticed it. I didn't touch it yet. Well, here it is. I don't know what to do. Help, please. I see. Well, if a birth bloom is spontaneously growing in your garden, there's only one thing to do. Moving it? We can't move it yet. It's too young. It'll get hurt. We'll never move it. Huh? We won't move it at all. Of course not. A birth bloom is growing in your garden, and all the optimal setup for them to thrive is already in the Botanic Gardens. That means that this birth bloom chose you to take care of it. Only one thing to do. You'll keep it and feed it. Me? But how do I feed it? These are not usual flowers, I know that much. You feed it connection. Birth blooms don't work the way usual flowers work. Birth blooms and flowers are symbiotic species. They give us babies when they arrive at maturation, and they arrive at maturation by being fed connection. Connection is magically granted by the fairies via their relationships. The closer a couple of fairies, the highest the level of connection they admit. Connection with other fairies? That's not really my thing. Anyone can help a birth bloom grow, right? Maybe someone else should do it. I'll leave the access to my home open if necessary. Oh no you won't, young girl. I told you, didn't I? This birth bloom chose you to take care of it, and now you will. In fact, as the mayor of this village, I hereby declare this particular birth bloom in your emotional custody. It can't be fed any connection you don't emit. What? But I'm not even sure how to generate connection. Thought you would say that. Come with me. I don't know how I feel about this. It feels like she's being forcefully told, go have children. Mayor, I finished working on the fence. Fleur, hello again. Kua, good timing. We need you for something. Would you please explain to Fleur the connection game? Oh, the connection game? Yes, you have at least heard of it, I'm certain. Yes, but I've never tried it. It's a bit intimidating. You've never played the connection game? You really spend all your time in your house with your flowers, don't you? Well, yes. Don't worry, I'll show you. It's fun. Let's go. Welcome to the connection game. Impressive. It's like I'm in a whole new world. Did connection magic do that? Kind of. You have a somewhat different abilities though. And of course you also have a goal. What's my goal? Do you see the flower field you're flying over? This one? Yes, your goal is to prevent bees from touching it. If even one bee reaches it, you lose. I suppose there are bees, but why are they all transparent? Because they only have one health point. The more HP they have, the more opaque they become. You can check on their HP by going right in front of them. Try it. Do you see it? It appeared on top of the bee. It did. What do I do to prevent these bees from touching the flower field? You use your cyclone spell. There's a lot to it, but first look at yourself. You see the white square surrounding you? Yeah. I think I do. It's barely wider than I am, though. This is the range of your cyclone spell. Every bee within range will be hit when you cast it. The reason it's so small right now is because the range of your cyclone is at the lowest level. You need to be on the same tile as the bee to hit it. Actually, go for it. Place yourself on the same tile as the left bee. On the same tile as the left bee. Alright. I'm on it. Good, now hit the D key on your D. Oh, fuck's sake. Whoa! Did you see what happened? The bee I cast my spell on disappeared and I got teleported back among the flowers. Spot on! But you don't get to move yet. When you cast your cyclone, your turn ends and it's now the turn of the bees. Look carefully at how they move. Each bee moves up to 2 tiles per round. Understand 2 if its path isn't blocked and less if path is blocked. First move is random sidestep. Bees turned up, so it would be either left or right at random. And second is a step towards the flowers. This is important to remember because this is the information you'll base your other skills on. My other skills? That's right, a cyclone isn't your only tool. You see the grey blocks behind you? Those? Yeah, those. Well, you can push them at will when it is your turn, and they'll block the bee's path. Go ahead, push. Try pushing one of the blocks on this tile here. This is a good one. Nice! While pushing on a wall, you don't have to worry about getting it stuck on the edges of the map. Walls can't reach the edges. On the other hand, you can get stuck between other walls or bees, so be careful. So what will it do against the bees? Block every bee that tries to cross it. Cast a cyclone away from that bee to end your turn. You'll see what I mean. It's now the turn of the bee. With a bit of good luck, look at it. There we go. Did you see what happened? I'm not quite sure. The bee made its sidestep no problem, but when it came to make a step toward the flowers, the wall was in the way, so the bee couldn't move. Hi, Piano. Oh, I get it. The bee was blocked. If the sidestep had been the other way, the bee would have been fine. But on this path, it was blocked. Absolutely. Now let's have a look at your last skill, the whistle. This is a simple yet complex one. What a whistle does is that it turns a bee towards you. You need to be right in front of a bee and whistle at it, in the same position that makes the HP appear. Then open the spell menu and select it. Go ahead, come close to the bee from the downside and cast it. Ah, it looks at me. Yeah, that's what a whistle does. It turns the bee towards you. Obviously, the point of this is that since the bee changes its orientation, it'll change its next possible sidesteps. The bee was turned left, so the sidestep was going to be up or down. Now that you turn the bee around, the sidestep will be left or right. It may seem weak, but coupled with blocking, it can be quite powerful. Well, that's about it. You have strength and range of your cyclone displayed on top of your screen. The amount of whistles you have left is in the spell menu. You're good to go. Let's end it for now. Cast a cyclone on this last bee. That's it, you won. And whenever every bee has been eliminated, am I right? You are. If you can eliminate them all before one reaches the flowers, you win. That's what the connection game is. That makes sense. The game is over, so let's go back, shall we? You did it. So, what did you think? It looked quite interesting, I admit. I'm glad. I always wondered how you would fare in these. You're so reserved. If you want to play for real, come find me. I move around a lot, but I'm here. As a matter of fact, I'll be leaving now. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Isn't she adorable? She is. It's up to you to go to her again or not. Now, what about going to see the botanist and explaining your situation to her? She'd be happy to be told, and she undoubtedly has more information on how to feed the birth bloom. She'll be at the Botanic Center as always. Staying in the building near the birth blooms is an important part of her role. Yes, I owe her at least that. I'll go to the Botanic Center. Hi, Slimy. You haven't missed much yet. I think this is my favorite. Fleur, you're out again today. That's good. How are you? I'm conflicted, I have strange news, let's say. A birth bloom has started growing in my garden. I asked the mayor and everything, and it's agreed that I should take care of it, but I think I should tell you. A birth bloom made its home in your garden, eh? I'm glad. They do trust you after all. This is Game Make, yes. It would seem so. I'm still a bit lost, though. What can you tell me to help me feed it? Was the connection game explained to you? I know that you always stayed away from it. Yes, someone showed me, and I understand that I'll have to commit to it. Good, this is important. The connection points are the main food for the birth blooms. Connection points? Are there numerical values associated? Unfortunately, yes. You don't have to collect collection blindly. Press the D key here to open your dating thing. Dating menu is a bit... Come on now, this is what it's akin to, isn't it? D key. This is it, the dating menu. Naturally, you can only access it outside of a connection game. Top part is the gauges, where the connection points you currently have are displayed. Each fairy has her own gauge. Here you have only met Kua, so only Kua is displayed. Winning a connection game with a fairy will increase your connection points with her. 10 points every time, the maximum being 100. Below is the description of the fairy. Each fairy increases a specific skill that can be used in the connection game. The higher your connection points with the fairy, the higher the skill she grants you. In this case, Kua grants you strength, which increases the damage your cyclone inflicts. Current level is 1. This is the lowest level, but what is important is that whenever you need to increase your cyclone strength, you may reach for Kua. This is sort of romantic that I should reach for the heart to find strength. Haha, unfortunately the wording doesn't quite work with the other skills. Still, I'm happy that you're putting feelings into it. So that's how it works. This is convenient. Yes, but it goes hand in hand with the fact that as your relationship with the fairy progresses, the connection games with her become harder. Be wary of that. I will. Now, back to the birth bloom itself. It needs one more thing. What is it? Water. Water. This is a plant after all, so it needs water. Right, I don't know why that fazed me. That's because you have good instinct when it comes to this. In fact, although regular water works, birth bloom are usually given enchanted water. I suggest that you go visit the water fairy. She lives by the pond, and this is her speciality. The water fairy by the pond. Very well. This new daily life of yours has started, it would seem. Good luck with your birth bloom, good luck with the fairies, and most of all, good luck with yourself, Fleur. Thanks, whatever that really means. There sure is a lot of complicated words in these books about plants. Come here with my young girl. Everybody doesn't do that, but I feel it's an important part of caring for young fairies. Well, yeah, education's important. Town Center is important, but the Botanic Center is like the very source of our lives, you could say. I like observing it. I've never been outside. I wonder what's there. Humans. Do I need a lozenge? Yeah, I do. I have a cold. Hello? Oh, a visit. Hello, who are you actually? That's a nice swimsuit. I mean, the color is kind of boring, but somehow I still kind of like it. Hi, Shiny. AKA Lav. I could do with a cup of tea, actually. Would you guys mind if I stop for a second to get a cup of tea? This is sort of, my throat is sort of killing me. I just woke right up and jumped straight into it. Like a lunatic. I was like, I'm late, quick, must jump straight into. It's okay. It's just a bit sore. We're half an hour in and I'm already taking a break. I mean, my throat is feeling a lot better than it was yesterday, or the day before, or the day before that. But getting a cup of tea would probably be a good idea. So, I will go make myself a cup of tea, and maybe grab an icy pole to have on hand, just in case. And, you guys go get some tea as well, or whatever you need. Some food, snack food. Go get some snack food or something. And we'll be right back shortly with more of Fairy Tale Game. Fairy Tale? No, Fairy Game. Alright, be back shortly, guys. Sorry for that. I'm back. I feel a little bit better. I do have some icy poles in case my throat starts to die again. But I do have a cup of tea here as well. Of course now I'm going to start coughing. Okay, let's get back into it. I had some cornflakes because usually for lunch I have like, what's it called? A variety of foods, but most of the base stuff is gone. So sometimes it's like parrot? No. Like a sandwich or hummus on crackers or something. But I'm out of crackers. I'm out of bread. I'm out of hummus. I'm out of vegetables. So the healthy options were gone. So I figured, well, cornflakes. I'm one of those weird people. I don't know if you guys do this, and I doubt you do. I think it might be a very Australian thing to to use hot water on your milk flakes or cereal or whatever, and then add milk after. I don't know. I don't know why I said parrot. I was thinking carrot, I think, and got it wrong. No, yeah, hot water. Yeah, I had it with milk. It will make me a bit phlegmy, but that's what the icy poles are for. I'm better phlegmy than sore, I think. It's all good. just hot water. You know, heat up the jug. Just put the sugar on first, and then you put the hot water over the top, and that melts the sugar down into it and helps it dissolve, and it makes it so it's not crunchy as fuck. And then you add water. Oh, I like soggy cereal. I started my life with soggy cereal, like Wheat Bix. Oh man, they taste good with hot water, bro. Alright, let's do this. Oh god, what voice did I give you? I mean, the color is kind of boring, but somehow I still like it. Yeah, it's practical. I can go swim whenever I want, and it also convinces people to agree with me more often. So, who are you? Who am I? Oh, the Flower Fairy. I'm Fleur, the Flower Fairy. The one who lives behind the town centre with the small garden full of flowers? Yes, that would be right. I thought you were a lie spread by the botanist to convince the mayor to organise birth bloom caretaking lessons in town. What? No, I'm real. I'm glad to meet you. You're a legend where I live. That is, this house. And the pond too, I guess. I spend a ton of time at the pond. Not Wheat Bits, Wheat Bix, with an X on the end. WEET-BIX. Wheat Bix. It's a sanitarium company food. Very good. Shredded wheat into little briquettes. Sort of like little bricks. And you just, hot water. Hot water cereal is okay. Especially if you've got a bit of a sore throat. So it doesn't scratch you on the way down. It's good stuff. Oh no, I add water to it afterwards. Jeez, did I not mention that? Did I not mention that? Okay, let me mention that. I do add milk afterwards. So you add hot water on first, so it gets soggy, and then add like milk on top. WEET, not Wet Bix, although that's funny too. And yeah, I was going to say the shadows in this are pretty well done. Well, you're not a legend in my garden, but glad to meet you too. So, what do you want? I was told to come to you to get enchanted water. I guess that makes sense from the Flower Fairy. It's even a wonder I never saw you before. Well, being seen isn't exactly my forte. And I suppose me turning into a legend as soon as I step a few blocks away from my house illustrates it. But I really need this enchanted water. What needs to be done? Yeah, I know hot salt water. The fuck is Frosted Wheaties? And by less frosting, no frosting. They're just bricks of wheat. They're literally bricks of wheat. They're very, very healthy. They're very healthy. So healthy. And you don't eat them without some sort of liquid because they're extremely dry. So dry. So dry. We had a challenge as kids where you'd try and eat as many Wheat Bix as you could without water. Oh boy. I would get through like 2 of them. And it'd take me a while too, because you gotta keep moistening your mouth some with saliva. I was like, they're not great. They're not great by themselves. They're great if you add some hot water, sugar, and milk, or just milk. You could sogify them, but they're the kind of you need them kind of soggy in order to make them edible. You can crunch them. We used to grab them and crunch them up too, and just make them make a bowl full of just crunched up wheat pix and then add milk to that and just let it soak in. Oh, they're more like, yeah, desert tier, yeah. No, they're nice. They're really nice. Some people have, like, actually eat them by themselves, but they put stuff on them to make them less dry. I could never get into that. But, you can have them with all sorts of stuff. Like, one of the recommendations is you, like, cut up a banana, throw a few strawberries on top, maybe a little bit of yogurt and milk. Rum, I don't have any. Honey, we've got a tiny bit. Lemon juice, we have a lemon. I like cornflakes. Oh man, cornflakes. So we have these things called Honey Joys. They are the gift that keeps on giving. In Australia, sorry Zorga, yeah, something about your games just bring it out. So, in Australia, we have like fates and stuff, which are like fairs, which are like, they're like school fates, which are a bit like the anime trope of school festivals, basically, and especially in primary school. And Honey Joys are one of those things, but Honey Joys are amazing. What they are is basically cornflakes. You get one of the, you know, those little paper cups, the little paper cups, the paper cupcake holders. You get a bowl. You mix in some come on, brain. You mix in some cornflakes, honey, and oh, what was the other thing? Well, the main component is cupcakes and honey. Cornflakes and honey, and you pull them out and you put them on Fate, F-E-T-E, and you put them in these little things, and you put them in the fridge, and they sort of freeze, and then you eat them, and they're so good. They're just delicious. They're the sweetest, most delicious thing. Not at all healthy, but they're so nice. They're like they're a staple of children's. They're a staple of Australian children's. Wait, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm sorry, Zorga. We'll be right back with your regularly scheduled programming in a second. Oh, a butter, I think, was the other thing. Here we go. These are Honey Joys. These. They're just fucking, they're just delicious. It's just, they're cornflakes with honey and butter, and they just sort of, you put them in the fridge after mixing them together, and they just sort of, they don't freeze, they harden, and then you can just eat them, and you just pull them out and just crunch them. They're so delicious and so easy to make. Let me just get a recipe for you all. Okay, there might be sugar also added. So what they are is, wait. Here you go. It's recipe time. So you just need some butter or margarine, some sugar, honey, and cornflakes. And you just, here's the directions. Preheat your oven. Line 24 whole patty pans with paper cases. These things. Melt the sugar, butter, honey, and together in a saucepan until frothy. Add the cornflakes and mix well. Working quickly, spoon them into the paper patty cake cases. Bake for 10 minutes and then put them in the fridge to cool them. And they are delicious. So, yeah. That's Honey Joys. Not to be confused with the other Australian thing, which is, speaking about fairies. Okay, this I just need to show you this. There is just one more thing that you guys need to know how to make, and that's motherfucking fairy bread, bitches. Look at this shit. Americans have just discovered fairy bread and they are going, holy fucking balls, what is this shit? Oh my god, it's delicious. It is literally Hundreds and Thousands, which is the brand name that we use for those dot things. Though you can use these types if you really must. Oh my god, Nutella fairy bread? What the fuck is that? Next level shit. Basically, it's just bread, butter, and these. Hundreds and Thousands. And I assure you, it is delicious and unhealthy as it looks. Look at that shit. Oh. It just makes me want some. Look at it. It's the most wonderful thing in the world. Alright, enough of that. That's the wrong one. Okay. Let's close that. We're back. Sorry. Well, technically, fairy bread is vegetarian. Because bread is vegetarian. And I'm pretty sure Hundreds of Thousands are just sugar. She looks like she's eaten a few fairy breads in her day. That's pretty straightforward. I just have to enchant some clean water with connection magic. But I don't want to deplete my magic stock randomly, so since it's for you, you'll have to help me fill the quota. With connection games, am I right? Yes, so? Alright. Alright. Let's block this motherfucker out. One moment. Sorry. Sorry, brothers. Alright. Oh, right, dude. Oh, I fucked that, haven't I? You won! Yeah, I did. This should do it. Give me a moment. Here you go. Thanks. Don't wait too much. The magic fades slowly, but it fades. Yes, and the water becomes stale in such a vial anyway, so... I'll go give it to the flower right away. I can come back if I need more, right? Yeah, as long as you work for it. Of course, see you later then. This swimsuit is haunting me. Oh, Fleur, does the sign seem crooked to you? The sign? The sign on the wall, I was told it's crooked. I think it's fine. But is it your job to fix the signs on the walls? Oh, right, you don't really know, do you? Well, sort of. At least fixing the sign on the town's center walls definitely is my job. I'm the mayor's assistant. In practice, I'm a sort of community tasks handler. I roam around and answer various grievances. It sounds helpful, but unpredictable. And very social as well. I certainly couldn't do it. I won't lie, it's a high energy and extremely social task, and you'd probably be at a loss. But you know what? That's okay, because I couldn't do what you do either. No flower would come to bloom under my watch. Wouldn't even know what place to choose. Wait. What do you mean, flowers come to bloom under my watch? Well, you know, those flowers that grow in front of your house, because they know that you'll take care of them from time to time. Honey Pop's great. There are there's a censored version. You know that, right? No, Honey Pop is not the one about the eggs. Honey Pop's great. I really like it. It's weird, but great for what it is. Also, the game aspect of that is very addicting. It's basically one of those matchup games. You get points in order to get the girl to like you. And then you can ask them questions, and you have little quizzes and stuff like that. Give them items to increase their like of you, and then if you get enough items, you get to do eroge things. The cast is pretty good, interestingly enough. I've clocked the game. I 100%ed it. Got the cat girl, got the alien girl, all the things. Yes, there's a cat girl. Yes, she is lazy as fuck, but she's adorable. Yes, there's an alien girl. It's a pretty good game for what it is. But it is a bit, it's basically lewd Candy Crush. There's an uncensored version. The Steam version is censored. Ish. The idea is to get all the girls' panties, and you get that by sleeping with them.
Oh yes, I see, they do. I just meant this is amazing to me, but... I mean, if for some reason you're still worried about social skills, I promised you to play more connection games, didn't I? You want to play more? Let's go then.
Oh. Oh. Heck off, mate. Okay, Zorga, real talk. Why bother with this? Why not just have this be the D? And if you really want me to know that I've got enchanted water, you could just have it as a little HUD in the corner saying, you have enchanted water. Okay. Yeah, one. I mean, it's as easy as turning off menu access and then having it bound to D. Having it bound to the escape button.
Actually, games aren't so scary now, right? Keep it up. I need to leave now. I have some sort of evaluation thing with a couple to attend. See ya!
See you, green-haired girl. I don't know if you're my waifu or not. I think there's another one, right? That I've got a waifu with. Oh, her name is Ao. Ew. Ew. Ao. Ew. Cool. Ew. Yeah. There's, you can turn off menu access easily enough. Let's go water this blooming flower.
Here's some special water. Hope you like it.
I guess I need to go and hit up the ladies a bit more. Need more ladies to hit up. Where the ladies at? Where the sexy ladies at? It's a relationship gauge. Hello, sexy ladies. Oh no, this is my house. Oh. Oh, hello. Sexy ladies? Fairy girls, where you at?
Oh, Fleur. It was some sort of dispute between two girls about domestic tasks. I advised, I guess, but in the end they have to write a schedule themselves. Wonder if I've been of any actual help here or just... Oh, I'm rambling. Let's forget about this. Do you want to play a connection game? Sure. Glad to hear it. Oh shit. More of these fuckers. Can't you just fuck off? Oh wait, I didn't see that one down the bottom. None the fuck. Where did you come from, you little shit? No. Yes. Come here, asshat. Yeah, one. It's probably a surprising question, but how is your birth bloom doing? How do you know about that? Does everyone know? No, don't worry, but I'd say there are some faint rumors about the fact that a fairy has her own birth bloom. Since I roam around a lot, I catch rumors easily. I had a suspicion it was you since, well, the whole going out of your house and collecting connection magic thing, obviously. So I asked the mayor and she told me. You haven't been spreading this, have you? I haven't, I assure you. Truth is, I know I can be invasive sometimes, so I was not going to ask you at all since, well, you don't like attention. You might prefer that nobody knows. But I don't know, I feel like I can talk with you easily. Me? You're striking me as the type who can talk to anyone easily. Oh, I can talk to anybody, no doubt about it. But not with anybody. How to put it? I'm the heart fairy. I make the noise constantly, but I don't necessarily make sense to everyone. Anyway, I should stop staring at that house. See you later. I look forward to our next game. Guess I'd better get some more water then, I guess. Hey bitch, need more water. Do you need some enchanted water? Let's have a game then. You're fucking me. You're fucking with me. Must be. Wait. Alright. What if I go... Whistles. Oh, this isn't good.
Ah, shit, 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 shit. Well. Oh. Fucking rock. Barely.
By the way, what's all that enchanted water for? This is fun and everything, but I'm growing curious. Not many plants prefer this kind of water enough to go through the trouble. Especially for a girl like you, who likes staying at home so much that her existence fades out by every step away from it. That's a tough way to formulate this. But is it so weird? I mean, I've actually been using it only once. Maybe this is just a test. You're barely using it? Does that mean that you're collecting it as a pretext to come and see my swimsuit? Spit it out. Alright, but please keep it to yourself. Sure, I talk a lot, but only about what has been stamped as okay to talk about. If I didn't, I'd lose the possibility to shut people away from talking about magic enhancements I don't want to work on, especially manners of gossip. You wouldn't believe how many girls go out there would like to listen through walls or read minds. So what is it? What were we talking about again? Why you need so much enchanted water? Right, well, I need it because a birth bloom is growing in my garden. Holy poop, really? Yeah, this is quite troubling. Yeah, this is big news. I need to tell everyone. But, just kidding. Come see me when you need enchanted water. I'll wear it under a cape and slip it in your pocket while whispering. I'm thankful my skirt has no pocket suddenly.
So where's the other chicas at? Are there other chicas? You're green-haired chica. Are there other chicas around? Is it only these two? Wasn't there another one? Chica? Oh, so it's only these two, Chica.
Wanna play? Let's play.
Oh yeah, I have a range ability now. You fuck off.
something wrong? No, I don't think so. I just had a warm feeling.
I know they sidestep. I haven't forgotten. That's why I defeated them so well. I know. I'm aware.
Guess who's getting some more magical water thingy?
Oh, fuck my balls. Nani? Ah, fuck. No, that's not too bad. Alright, this one. Isn't so bad. I got this.
You're really becoming good at these. I had a good teacher. Come on, you crossed the path by yourself, didn't you? Only because you enabled me. Enabled, eh? Anyway, I should be going. I'm procrastinating by this point. There's really something about you. Later.
Guess I better get my honey from the honey. How goes my power and stuff?
Sure you don't want the whole cape thing? Please no. Okay, it would defeat the purpose of wearing a swimsuit anyway. What about just a connection game then? Alright.
Oh, fuck me, honey. Alright, well, let's get rid of you first. Alright. Wait. Oh, you asshat. I cancelled. I didn't press. Fine, whatever. That was kind of dumb. God damn it.
These games are getting interesting. Yes, I don't mind the gradual increase in difficulty. It's exciting. I guess you don't need more? I would, but I think you're out of clean water. Oh, not really. Actually, yes, with this new habit of filling vials, it'd be more reasonable to renew the stock from the ground up. We need to filter the water. And you're gonna help me since most of it is for you. Most of it, but I only take vials. I was talking about frequency more than quantity. Not that I mind, but I must consider frequency as the defining factor when it's time that I decide to allocate a task. What? Never mind, you just need to help me. Okay, I guess. Good, follow me.
How do I save? Oh, alright, that's how I save. Haha, they're equal.
This is where I make clean water with. It's a simple funnel with filtering sand and a container below. And that means we need sand. Sand, but don't you have some already? No, no sand left. Why, that's true. That's weird, I was so sure. There are pots with new sand somewhere near the Botanic Center. You can just go get one. I'll wait here and idly perform water fairy things. Why don't you go if you know where the pots are? Well, you need to help me, right? So, it is only fitting that you perform the tasks to get an idea of what it's about in the event that you'd have to do it again. Not that I actively plan to make you do it again, since it depends primarily on your usage of enchanted water. No, I don't mind, but why do you need to stay here? To perform fairy things. You really have short memory, don't you? Flowers these days. I mean, why not? Where are the sandpots again? Near the Botanic Center. A bit further from here than the center is. Understood. I'll be back soon.
I know where they are.
Fleur, why are you pursuing this beetle? This beetle has been trying to reach the birth bloom flowers for a few hours now. I've been asked to catch it, but I'm not too sure what's wrong with me. My pace is too steady, maybe. I just can't seem to do it. Would you be able to do it? Probably. I'm used to this. Tending to flowers involves chasing various insects around. Oh, I see. That's why you're improving so fast at the connection game. That's great. I'm sort of lucky to have you around, too. Can you catch it for me?
Sure, no problem. Come here, you little shit.
My savior. Or rather, the birth bloom's savior, which sounds quite expected to me. I'm not certain I deserve such credit. So, what do we do with it? We put it in a berry bush. Hopefully it'll give it something to chew on. Follow me.
I would, but I'm going to find some sand. Which is over here.
Oh, this pot has sand. I'll take it.
There we go.
Here it goes. It'll be fine in this bush and hopefully leave the birth blooms alone. Oh, look at it, already eating everything. Coochie coochie coo. Who's a little glutton of a beetle? Yes, you are. I think it's scared of you. Haha, I pursued it like a clumsy predator after all. I really wasn't suited for the job, was I? This is so strange. What sense does it make that I try to run around and help everyone at everything, when every fairy has her own dominant skill? How can I contribute to anything when my own skill is basically to run around? This is a bit ridiculous. But you did it. You accomplished your task. What do you mean? Of course not. You're the one who caught the beetle. I did the catching, but you still accomplished your task. You saw you couldn't catch the beetle. You reached for someone who could. Now the beetle is away. So you completed your task. I enabled it. I suppose that's a good term for it, but that's what you do, right? Like that one time. It was just here, actually. You pressed me to go see the birth, and when I came home, there was a birth bloom in my garden. And I've been thinking that maybe without that one push, the birth blooms would have never trusted me, and I'd still be pouting in my house. I'm still grateful about that, even though it never involved any botanical skill. Really? Making sense of my incessant beating around like this. Beating around the bush. Because we're near a bush, so beating around the bush? That's a joke. I'm not sure trying to say that you... Fleur. Let's play some more connection games as soon as possible, okay?
Sure. I just gotta go help this chick. I brought your sand.
Here it is. You make it look heavier than I know it is with your little hands and innocent face. Anyway, I'll take this. Now we need to clean the sand a little. If it's been outside, it's bound to have particles that would let water slip in too easily. Go ahead. Me again? Yeah, no choice. Look, my hands are wet. I can't touch the sand yet. What? When did this happen? What do you do while I was away? Are those water fairy things? I just saw something in the water, so I went to grab it. Even though you knew you'd have to touch the sand soon? My fish instincts kicked in, and I couldn't resist them. Look, I just can't help myself. Isn't it dramatic how terribly imposing nature can be? You don't have to fish instinct. You're a fairy. You're being so weird. Maybe I am. If you don't want to do it, it's okay. I'll wait until my hands are dry and do it as usual. There's no rush. Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'll do it. I don't mean to be complaining. Maybe my bee instincts are taking over. Cool. Cleaning the sand by hand. Yeah. Ow, aren't you going to get bored just standing there watching me? Well, I still need to leave with a bucket when... Forget it, it's got nothing to do with the bucket. I just don't mind standing here watching. Well, okay, I don't mind either, I think. Let's do it. Do you need a new vial? Probably not, to be honest. I have many. Then do you want a new vial? Let's fill a new vial.
Ooh. Okay. Well, let's get as many of these bastards out as we can, eh, shall we? Gee, where'd it go? Gee, where'd it go? Gee, where'd it go? Gee, where'd it go? Oh. I don't know what that music was either. Ah, shit. Meant to make it whistle like this. You won. Oh, this warm feeling again. Hmm? That's nothing. I think connection magic is starting to have an effect on me. It does that, although I don't necessarily know to what extent, since it depends greatly on what you use it for. But for everyone, has some sort of effect on the emotions and the senses. Or the other way around, depending on what you think a fairy is. What I use it for as a fairy, I guess it makes sense. Let's go water our plant. Yo, plant. It's watering time. Chica, I see you hanging around at my place. Here you go. More water. Wanna play now? Sure. Let's go. Damn straight I won. 6-all. I just wasted the whistle. Not because I wanted to, but because apparently the game doesn't like me that much. If you cancel when you're in there, it uses the whistle. Just something you should know.
Oh, the beetle is getting away again. We're going after it, no choice. Yes.
It's happened twice so far. Yeah. Better get some more water. Gotta keep him even, Stevens.
Let's have a connection game.
Ay, Mundo. Alright. Holy fuck balls. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Who are we gonna do first? Ye bitch.
Here you go, even though... Yes, I have way too many. This is getting ridiculous. How do we not pay attention to this? I'm not sure. You have so many of those silent moments lately. Usually we'd immediately go on an improbable tangent. Is there something wrong with the vials? No, it's just that we didn't exactly lose track of the vials. I knew exactly how many you had. Huh? I think I just used them as a pretext to play connection games with you. Lately, as they increase in number, it becomes obvious that they're overdone. I'm a bit at a loss what to do. Probably why I blank out at times. Oh, that would explain. You really didn't notice? Of course I noticed. I carry them all the time for no reason. Or rather, no practical reason. Oh. What do we do then? We keep making vials for nothing? Let's keep making vials for nothing. I would miss it. Cool. I feel lighter all of a sudden. I really shouldn't let this kind of thing weigh on me. It's the best way to end up studying magic without leaving the house. Ended up replacing my fish instincts by muscle ones. I feel lighter too. Of course you do. You've just put all your vials on my table. I guess it was short-lived then, because I'll certainly be taking them back. They're all yours.
How goes it? Oh yeah. Let's go chase down a berry bush eating creature. Nope. I guess it's probably over here. There it is.
It's so small and sneaky, I feel like an elephant.
Ah, that's okay. You look like an elephant too.
Wait, what?
Hey, I gotta get all those points, yo.
I have it. Thanks, I'm a bit embarrassed. Putting it in a bush wasn't sufficient at all. I'm really not good at this. Fortunately, this beetle is just as bad at it as escaping me. Indeed. So let's be smart about it this time. It's not about grabbing the beetle, am I right? It's about enabling a solution to the problem. Yeah, and the problem is that the beetle has access to the birth plume. Then I'll be reaching to what could prevent the beetle from coming back. Same way I reached for you who could catch the beetle. We're going to the town center. Tag along and don't drop the beetle. Hee hee.
Menage a trois. Menage a trois.
There should be a book on the shelf with wind magic incantations. Wind magic? Yes, specifically I'm looking for a cyclone incantation, same kind we use in the connection game. It'll allow us to bring the beetle near the forest and blow it away. That would be ideal. Right? You're holding the beast now, so I'll go find the book. Wait a little bit.
Wait a sec. I need an icy pole. And I'm going with lime. Oh. Oh no, it melted. Oh no. It's all juicy. Oh no. My scissors aren't cutting it. Oh no, I spilled some on me. No! Alright. Is it lime? I think it's lime. What's it say? Sugar free. Leapin' lemon lime. Ah. That's nice. I see. Alright, you stay there, little lime. I grabbed two of them. I grabbed the lemon lime and the lemonade flavor. No sugar, no artificial nasties. These are super weird, I suppose, because they have a little design of a penguin on them. And, okay, so it's got like a beak, but it's also got a mouth. Icy poles. They're basically plastic with flavored water in them that's frozen. Like a long skinny tube of plastic with water, frozen flavored water in them. I know that other countries have other ways of calling them names, but we call them icy poles. Because they're shaped like poles. Oh, wow. That's got some kick to it.
Found it. Let's go near the forest.
I can see how this would be hard if you only went one person on a one-person route. Yes, I did. I added 2 Owo emojis to the Discord server, actually. One is Owo %, and the other one is pink Owo. Chica? Oh.
I've never cast a wind spell from a book. I'm sure it's going to be impressive. Just throw the beetle in front of me when I start casting, okay? Understood. Hee? Impressive indeed. And efficient. We should be fine this time around. I'm going to put the book back. Thanks for your assistance. She's definitely the cutest when she's lively.
Oh, RMN server. Not Libby server, RMN server. There is a link to it in the portal. It was one of the first servers linked in the portal, actually. Wanna play? Yeah, I don't have a personal one. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Hey, Chica. Holy fucking hell. Hi there. Join us. RMN server dictates that you must join. Oh. Does Birth Bloom need tending to? Does you need more water, Birdie Bloom? Water. Oh. Okay. So, 2 endings. Let's go with you first, Normie end.
I think I'm getting addicted.
Alright, you're a troublesome one, so...
It's fully grown. Huh? What is? My birth bloom. I think it's fully grown. I'm used to these warm feelings, but this one was really hot and comforting. And it's thanks to you. But you're the one who completed the task. You couldn't gather magic alone, so you reached for someone to help you with it. You know, I've been thinking a lot about everything you said. It's ironic because, well, from the point I pushed you towards the botanical center, I didn't manage. Then explained to you the connection game I didn't invent, and telling you I was the mayor's assistant, I should have seen it immediately. Seen what? That this was me. Each of us has one skill, and I felt guilty because I didn't seem to have one. But we all live together because we don't have the other skills. And biting it all, connecting the dots, is by itself a skill. Hopefully one day I'll become the new mayor, just like you'll become the new botanist. This is the reason why the skill that goes with it. At least I'll work towards it. We don't know that I'll become the new botanist. There's no doubt in my mind. I'll be here to help you take root in the botanical center, same way you helped me make sense of my steady beating around. In that case, can I ask you something? Anything. I'd like you to come see... No, I'm saying this wrong. I want my birth bloom to see you. If granting the birth bloom's wishes is going to be my skill before all the fairies, then I want my first birth bloom to see how I first made it. Me? What are we waiting for? Time to leave. It's gorgeous. Yes, it is. Who's a big lucky birth bloom pampered by the cutest fairy in town? Yes, you are. I keep being granted titles I can't live up to. I look forward to convincing you otherwise. Connection. Heart.
Wait. I see one other fairy, but where's the fourth one? Where's the fourth one? Alright. Let's go get the other ending then. Hey, chica. Sup, girl? You won. Yeah, I did.
It's fully grown. I mean, I'm glad you've noticed. I advertise it a lot, but I failed to see the context. Not that. I noticed that a long time ago. I mean, my birth bloom. It's come to maturity, just like you did. I can sense it. Oh, so your connection magic quota, as related to the birth bloom's health, has also come to fruition. Yes, there's a lot of maturity going on. Yeah. Stop staring and take the vial. Sorry. That's what it represents, right? We've been making these just so, you know. I'm not sure how to phrase it. Let me get a shot at phrasing then. It's my thing, and I've been obsessed with that exact question lately anyway. I think there's two aspects to this. These vials have a role, and it's to garner water from your birth bloom to chew on. But as you accumulated them, their role went outdated. But we kept making them, because that was their flagged role, not their actual purpose. The actual purpose was to give us pretext to continue playing, without admitting we are simply bent on playing like boiling teenagers. You can argue, of course, that generating connection magic is the role of that connection games, and both your birth bloom and my magical studies justify it, but I think it's just another layer of pretext. Ultimately, I just want to mentally elope. You're right, I can't deny it, I knowingly went along with it. And this was good teaching for me. I never knew how contradictory I was, at the same time half naked and entirely disguised. I don't really want that, so let me be upfront. I like you, and I want to play an active role in your birth bloom's health. Let's go see the birth bloom then. I think I've brought too many vials home. It's time to bring you instead. Damn right it is.
Damn right it is.
So here's my rival. Don't uproot it, there's place for both of you in my life. I've got a better idea. Here, plant, take that. Peace offering. Actually, it may be thirsty about now. That's the point. We understood each other. We're both thirsty.
Damn, girl. She blunt as blunt can be.
Oh my, I just got it. I need to learn to keep up. Yeah, you'll need to.
I thirst. That was good. I like that. That was good. I like that. I gotta say, while I like the first girl's ending, I think I like Thirst Girl's ending best. Of the two of them. She's just so straightforward. She like, I just want, you know, I just want your body. Good job, Zorga. That was adorable. Alright, who's game next? Who's here who wants play be play? We play pianos. Unity isn't here. Ooh. November. November? You want your game next? Or Atia? Who else is here? Atia, Flo's not here. Piano, Lavender. Oh no, oh right, because Vindicators. Corphasis? Alright, Corphace. Alright, Coffee. We'll do yours next then. What's your one? Finding a Heart. Okie dokie do. 5 maps. Yeah, that's pretty short. Game, please. Why full screen? Finding a heart, huh? Treasures and crowns wouldn't mean a thing if I only had a heart. Kingdom for a heart. Oh, it's RTP Dragon. It's Antigone Rock. Oh god. Oh god, that reminds me of that one thing. When the mating season comes, we dragons are not just encouraged, but required to come together and ensure the future of our brood. Sure thing, November. We'll put yours next. As the lead heir of the fathership of my brood, I understand the ways of my people. This tradition has been carried on for millions of years. But unlike the others, I was born different. I see something more than tradition, and I cannot shake this feeling that, although I may try to deny it, this is what is right for me. Alright, Rachel. I was born into something that surpasses tradition and the ways of my people. There is no room for a mating season in my spirit. I was born to love. There is no love in the ways of my people. The reason of my birth would be fulfilled, if only I had a heart. No new arrivals yet. It is here that the ladies of your brood lay their eggs and watch over the hatchlings. We have been preparing this for millions of years, and we plan for many more. Yes, you are a cutie, aren't you? Now grow up big and strong for Mummy, okay? Guap, guap, guap. Soon I shall lay my eggs in the roost, and I will watch over them until they hatch. My king, is something the matter? The men are out hunting this time. Are they not? Shall my master join them? Some day you too will go out with the men and bring back fresh meat for your people. Grup, walk, walk. Grup, walk, walk. I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. Sure, let's go hunting. Let's go hunting. You may return once you have gathered one fresh meat. There's no sound. I'm about to die. Nani? I mean, I figured as much since the title screen had music. He's not weak. He's just not strong against cockatrices. Plus he's all yellow and gunky looking. Oh boy, werewolves. Just what we always wanted. I got a fresh meat. I can go. Hey dudes, I'm better at you. I'm better at this thing than you. I'm sorry that it's stream pixels. If I only had better interesting in food. Food? If I only had better food. Let us slice open this ram and divide it amongst our brood. Ensure that all receive an equal portion. Yes, master. Bah. Why must I feel this way? The mating season is almost at an end, yet I still feel empty. Surely there is a mate for me. The next day. One of the eggs has started to move. I guess we've got to go out and hunt some more. No, cat. Shush. Come here. I wish to eat your delicious insides. Hello. I wish to also eat your delicious insides. Please don't kill me. I'm dead, aren't I? Yep, Griffin's bad. Griffin's bad. Come here. I need to destroy you. Eat my icy breath of death. Not so much chatty as complainy. Complainy cat. Complainy cat. Bad medicine. There was a scent in the woods today, the scent of a dragon, but no one of our own, one that was different. I'll be waiting for you. The next day. One of the eggs have hatched. Where? Fine. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Alright, let's go see if there's anyone else around that looks interesting. You look interesting. All around me are familiar faces. Meat's on the menu, boys. I don't think you can. I think you just got to be very careful about what you choose to attack. Mad medicine. There was a scent in the woods today, the scent of a dragon, but not one of our own. One that was different. It was the same day. Guess I'm supposed to find something to interact with. I've come to these flowers daily. Why, I'm uncertain, but I feel that if I should wait here, something surely good would happen. Why do you not hunt like the others? Am I expected to? Is there not more to life than flesh? Do you have a brood you return to? Oh, to have a brood of my own. How do you live? Might you show me? Wait a sec. I can come with me. You say you said you roost amongst the flowers. Why? I like the way they smell. I want the place I call home to smell beautiful like these flowers. Is your roost also amongst the flowers? No. Why do you ask? Strange, you smell like flowers to me. No one has ever told me such a thing. Perhaps that is the scent of the mating season. Maybe. What's your name? Mernfai. Yours? Zermik. Zermuk, may you show me how you live? Alright. Mernify looks at you and smiles. When he does so, you feel a shot of pain in your heart. What does this mean? It means you're adult. You said that your roost was not among the flowers, Zermik, yet here they are. I must have missed them. Mernify stops to smell the flowers. These don't smell like the flowers of the forest. That place is still home to you? It's going to be difficult to let go, but as long as I'm around you, I will still have the scent of the flowers. The next day. Another of the eggs has begun moving. I noticed how hunting to feed the brood upset you, Mernify. Don't want you to be upset. You're doing what's best for them. I hunt according to the traditions of my life, and as the king of my people. No such traditions are yours, and if I had a choice, I'd give it all away. You feel a kinship with me that would have you throw them away? I tend to those of my ancestral blood, but I have long struggled under the binds of being nothing more than a vessel of carnage for preservation. They don't comprehend as we do, and certainly not as you do. Even I was taken by your love of the flowers. They're your family. Who am I to take you from them? You're my heart. I realize this now. One of the eggs have hatched. Good on them. Oh, I thought it was just gonna say the same fucking thing. Menify, I have something I want to tell you. What is it, Sir Mick? What do you want out of life? I want what you want. What do you want? I want to leave the roost. What about your family? Fuck them. You're my family now. What will they think? I've already told them that I love you. What did they say? First they didn't know what I meant by love, but when they understood my feelings, they agreed. Let's go. We out, bitches. I realize now that it doesn't need to make sense to anyone else as long as it makes sense to us. The end. Short but sweet. Short but sweet. Next up is the key. Go go dragon boyfriends, do 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 do. Oh boy, this one's tiny. If you're reading this, that means you already know how to interact with stuff with Z. Now remember what you were doing. Your name is Jack, you're looking for a key. A key to what? Actually, no one seems to have any idea. All you know is that it's a key and it probably does something cool, right? There might be a few things to trouble you, but probably not that much. Nobody would send you right in there if it were really that dangerous, right? 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 Remember, you can also make messages finish printing by pressing the X key. I'm going to assume you're doing that now with this message to see if it works. I don't know what X key is. Hopefully you're not too bored of reading all this text, and hopefully this isn't the worst entry in this whole contest thing. Anyway, I should probably let you go and let you start playing the game for yourself. Have fun. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Do 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 diagonals. Woo! Pixel movement. Woohoo! Luke was here. Ashley's a loser. Okay, other people have been here before you. That's reassuring. Maybe this won't be so bad after all. You decide to take out your phone and snap a picture just because you feel like it. Well, your phone decided to shut off by itself as soon as you open the camera and won't come back on. Guess this masterful piece of modern art will have to wait to be seen by the world. Oh, Bill, I love you, but I hate you. I also love you and hate you and love you. This entire section of wall is covered with messages of love and hate. You decide to stop reading and move on. The puzzle is so hard, I really can't figure it out. I mean, I already pushed all the levers up and nothing happened. Bill. You can take a moment of silence for all the brain cells you just lost reading that. There were a lot. Just saying, it's probably a good idea to flap these switches down to open the way forward. If only you could have been there to tell Bill about that while he was here. Isn't this an amazing switch? It just makes you want to pull it down. Click, something might have changed. Keep pulling. It'll eventually work. Too bad, it doesn't seem to be budging. Wait, who left this can of oil here? Well, ain't that convenient. There we go. A little bit of oil and the switch flips perfectly. Just another one of life's little struggles you feel accomplished after conquering. Maybe the way forward will be open now. Hey Bill, if you're reading this, remember to flip the switches in the previous room down if you want to get through. Oh wait, you can't read this if you didn't already flip the switches down in the previous room. Oh no! This note's already stuck to the wall and I can't get it off and I didn't bring anything extra. Oh no! Okay, that's just sad. You wonder exactly how things went between Bill and whoever wrote this, if it still worked out. I'm sure it worked out fine. They were good enough friends that they both went in here and left notes for each other after all. I've already spent a little bit too much time pondering over this note. You should move on and see what's supposedly waiting for you. Hey, person reading this is gay. You know what? I'm not even offended. I'm just amazed at their ability to see the future and know that I would be the one reading their message. Hey kids, if you like hanging out and having fun, then you'll love a delicious sandwich from Subway, only $5 for a 3-inch footlong. What? A footlong is a foot long, you fuckhead. Is 3 inches a foot? I don't think so. I actually can't tell if this is a joke or if this is how the local branch is promoting itself by sticking advertisements on a cave. Cave people really seem to like hanging out in for some reason, but a cave nonetheless. Wait, there's more written here. Did you know Subway sandwiches are called footlongs even though they're not actual foot long? Of course I did, Adrian. You're not special for figuring that one out. Geez, you're annoying sometimes. There's no more text afterwards. I guess they decided to cut it off before they got into a phase of yelling at each other over something so petty. Actually, they're supposed to be a foot long. Hello, Jack. I saw your reaction when I kinda turned you down before. I figured I should tell you. I mean, what better way to tell you than to introduce you to this town's oldest little things. Wait, one of this town's oldest little things its residents really like. This cave's been used for quite a while. Yeah, I was the one who texted you about that dumb key thing. It was strapped for time, okay? Couldn't think of much and it worked if you're reading this. More importantly, I didn't turn you down because I wasn't into you or anything. It was the opposite, actually. I just didn't feel like admitting it right there. You think you could call me on this number when you get a chance? I'd really like to chat some more. Later, if you're still up for it. I hope you're not mad about this. We could even hang out in this cave again or leave a message behind for someone else who comes in. Let's make it as scary as we possibly can. Phil. You all of a sudden regret that your phone's dead. Maybe old film cameras aren't so outdated after all. Either way, that turned out way better than expected. Probably a good idea to head out of here and talk to him about this. However you feel about it, you're not going to tell him by staying in a dark cave with a dead phone. Do 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 do. Well, in Australia, our footlongs are at least 10 centimetres long. I'm joshing. Look, if you name something a foot long, it should be a fucking foot long. Am I right or am I right? Outside you meet Phil. Not sure how he knew you'd be here, but he's here anyway and you're glad for it. Hey, did you read the message I left for you in there, Jack? If you did, what do you think of it? You tell him what you thought of it, and also that you would like to hang out again sometime if he's cool with it. Yeah, of course I'm cool with it. Oh, your phone's dead. Here, I'll just write my number on this little note and give it to you. This way you'll never forget my number, right? Yeah, I know you won't. I think you'll fit into this town just fine. Just please don't tell my parents about this. Nod your head and head back to town behind him, thinking about the different ways this could have and should have gone wrong. I mean, a mysterious text that leads you straight into a cave on the outskirts of town, for that matter. with writing on the walls? Doesn't matter now. As you think about the future, your story here in this cave has ended. The end. The end. That was very short and very sweet and very simple. I like that. That was good. I should probably write down what we've played and whether they were full or not. I'm not sure that the key ended up being 10 minutes long, by the way. But whatever, I can afford to be generous. I did read the writings on the walls. I'm just having another icy pole. Okay, so the flavoring for lemonade, when it's not frozen or fizzy, it's pretty shit. Just putting that out there. If it had a few... If it had had a few optional paths and little areas to go off the side. How many centimeters long is an icy pole? I'd say about 30. It's about the size of a ruler. Yeah, if it had a few little shoots off the side with more text and stuff like that, it probably would have hit the 10-minute mark. This icy pole is completely melted, so there's only a tiny bit of ice and just mostly water in it. Oh, so lemonade in Australia is stuff like Sprite or Schweppes. It's basically carbonated soda but with a lemon flavour. Lemony sugar flavour, I should say. That's fair. Alright. Next up was Rachel's, which is, let me see. Abeid Lioness. Well, it's not KO Cupid, it's not Flo, it's Raz. There we go. Okay. I just had to narrow it down. Install the font. No. It's called lemonade. There's different thing. There's lemon flavored soda that is actual lemon juice and stuff. Lemonade is more sugar than lemon juice. It's see-through too. It's like white, like clear, like water. It's different. Look, just trust me, I know this shit. I've drank lolly drinks all my life. A maned lioness, Nukem.
font's not too bad. Alright, let's go. Well, I guess this story's not going to tell itself, is it? Sorry for the wait. My 22nd birthday's coming up and I'm finally using my pal's early present for the first time. It's been collecting dust on my nightstand for a while. Yeah, journal. I'm finally writing in you at long last. Old Django even bought me a nice quill and an ink bottle to go with you. The lad's been my best friend for a reason, even since childhood, in spite of everything. And I feel like he knows me better than I know myself every now and again. I've never kept a journal before, so I should introduce myself, I suppose. My name is Razia Aviv, a daughter of lions and the successor of the Ash Pride. I say this because only Django and I really care enough about our pride for it to carry on, but it's a story for another time. No, I've got a tale to tell you first, the story of how I set out in the world as a woman, even if I didn't look the part for the longest time. Yes, I'm what my people would call a maimed lioness. I wasn't born in a body that reflected my soul. Hints of this existed throughout my youth. Even if born in the body of a boy, I was lucky to have grown into the woman I was meant to be. Not everyone like me has that opportunity. Yeah, I said Sprite. I did say Sprite. Sprite, Schweppes, I don't know about 7-Up. Even if my people are accepting of folks outside the norm of male and female, not everyone is. So imagine my fear when I set out to find a place to live on my own. Even so, imagine the relief when the lady I had lodged with in my new home village was open and accepting of the truth. Though in retrospect, when she saw me hop out of the bath sky-clad, my heart was clenched in utter terror. But my Oh, my brother. He comes in, he goes, how's your cold going? Like, fine? Question mark? And he's like, I said, can you do me a favor? And he goes, what? I said, could you get me some ice? He goes, I said, in Australia? I mean, not in Australia, in the fridge. He goes, what, you gotta scull your alcohol? I'm like, no, I'm going to eat the ice. Yeah, I know I was muted. There's a reason I was muted, because I got interrupted by brotherly interruptions. They're called lemonade where I come from. Sorry, my throat. Alright, where were we? Oh, one moment. It's alright, bro came back. With ice. Wait. Sorry. Ice. Alright. Though in retrospect, when she saw me hop out of the bath sky-clad, my heart was clenched in utter terror. After all, one look between my legs... Oop, might have to click on the window. But Miss Chloe understood, even if she'd never met someone with my physical traits prior. She'd grown up in the neighborhood city prior, and knew about what humans called transgender people. But still, in those early days in the village of Dawn's Light, I was too spooked to reveal the details of my gender. I'd heard horror stories of less accepting people time and again. But one day, bolstered by my courage, I'm still sure the gods arranged for that coincidental quest to happen, the encounter that encouraged me to come out at long last. I've held off long enough. This is that story. And done. Nothing like freshly washed linens on your fur. Rosiah, are you dressed and ready yet? Yes, Miss Chloe, I'll be right down. Well, be quick about it. We're already on seconds for breakfast and your plate's getting cold. Right, one of the issues of living at the inn till you can afford to rent a cheap home. At least I've been able to earn my keep. Might as well note down recalling this tale. Don't be afraid to examine objects, blah blah blah. I could also hold down shift to move faster or use escape to open something called pause. Want to skip any dialogue, hold down S, blah blah blah. It's all esoteric, but maybe someday, journal, I might share this with someone. Pays all expenses to make her guests feel comfy in this inn. Well, I got a lot of books here, are common prints. She's got copies of her personal favourites for each room too. These the holy book they stuffed in the nightstand of the better inn room I slept in on the way here. Rich folks' speech they translated into made my head spin. Reasonably safe wardrobe. The two inns I stopped en route didn't have any. Come to think of it, the cot in the first one gave me the fleas. Ick. Ah, the humble clock. One of my favourite things dwarves share with other people since the Age of Wisdom began. Seems it's 9:04 in the morning. Slept in a bit, but I'm still not used to humans being so early to sleep and rise. After all, line folk like myself would open up shop around this time back home, and keep their business open later into the night. Being born of a nocturnal species helps. Pretty nice day outside, I'd say. It's getting late into the spring, so the dry season is coming up fast. Best to enjoy the weather before it gets really hot. A humble little painting that Miss Chloe bought to liven up the room. Probably should be hanging higher on the wall. Apparently she got it from a painter on a trip to the neighbourhood city Horizon. Looks pretty nice either way. It's a table. It's a chair. It's a comfy bed, but I'm not tired enough to sleep. After all, I just got out of it. She worries about the details of her identity and facing hardship from others finding out. Warm orange vase, one of 3 right now. Miss Chloe put my room's vase away to show that it's an extended no vacancy for potential guests. Caravan mentioned from the other day has rented this room. He snores real loud, but I don't have the heart to give him a piece of my mind. Besides, I sleep like a rock anyway. Good morning, you're the trader from the other day, right? Indeed I am, youngster. By now I'd be packing my wares and shipping out to Horizon. But I am not quite sure what to do right now. Huh? What's that? I know the shopkeeper's got her goods in from your suppliers. What's the problem? Well, she got most of the shipment in. I don't think I should get into it, but you look like the kind of able-bodied lass who could help us out. Wait a minute. This music's a bit too loud. There we go. That's a bit better. Do 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 do. Where's my ice blocks? Come here, ice block. I want to nom on you. Well, I'm fresh from learning martial arts from my master's home. These toe muscles of mine aren't just for show. Yes, a martial artist, eh? Yes, you seem to be the perfect sort to help me and Aisha. We go back a while now, and I'd feel awful to have let her down. Still, I feel too guilty to say it. The shopkeeper can fill you in herself. I'm sure she can pay you too, Miss Linechild. Say no more. That's what I live for, sir. Hey. There you are, Razia. About time you rolled out of bed. The cook hauled in breakfast from his eatery about half hour ago. Sorry about that, Miss Chloe. I'm still getting used to sleep schedule for humans. Dear, it's been about 2 weeks. Besides, I told you that you don't have to call me Miss many times before. Just my name is fine, love. Right, sorry about both, Chloe. I'm still a guest at your inn, after all. Well, you're saving up to be a member of our little town, aren't you? Might as well get used to dropping the formality around me, dear. And come, fill your belly already. I know you're fond of good meal, and Papa Kebab whipped up a good batch of breakfast this morning. Papa Kebab? It's fine. I mean, most people tend to have the music up like 1 billion degrees anyway. Degrees? Whatever. So, your medicine shipment's in, I'm told. You've still got the coin to pay for it, right? Of course, Aisha's been paying me pretty fairly to brew those potions for her shop. Says it's cheaper to just buy the raw reagents than she'll shell out for guild brewed ones. Good to hear it. She's the frugal type, but she means well and is gracious towards paying her suppliers. But you know that, love. But there's something I'd like to know. You ever plan on telling her what that concoction's meant for? I can see that was a shock, dear. You even dropped your fork. Is there any wonder why? But Aralisi, she hasn't asked and it's none of her business. Besides, you'd rather not confront your problems, right? I figure I'd finish your sentence closer to the truth. Razia, love, you still don't trust the villagers farther than you can throw them. Doesn't matter that I feel you could throw them pretty far. Just looking out for myself, wouldn't you do the same? Dear, I don't know how to respond to that, but I know it's not always safe for people like you. I apologize. I just feel bad that you can't trust people I've known for years. Yeah, I guess. I'm not ready yet, but no one in town comes off as being a bigot. Still, what if they're not ready for someone in my shoes? Or lack thereof in my case. Then, honey, they're gonna have to be. Especially if they try to stir up trouble for such a kind and modest girl like you. That means a lot to me. I'm grateful. I know it, love. Now come on, finish your meal and pick up your prescription. And I know that if you ever decide to come out to anyone in the village, I'll be there if you need me. Chloe is always a kindred spirit to me. She meant well by her push for me to come out, I know it, but I wasn't just ready yet. That's a nice idea. Vases to help figure out who belongs in what room. No one's using the room? Probably someone else's room. Current novel. It's a romance story titled The Duke's Goddess. Huh. Genre never caught my fancy, but to each their own. Papa Kebab's Eatery. His lunch and dinner specials rotate on a weekly basis, but it's the same 4 items each month. Some kind of sausage from northern lands for this week's lunch. They lack the spices of Aracavia, but the smoky flavour makes up for it. I should grab another meal here sometime. There's Big Bemis. No use chatting him up. Let's press on. Simple gravestone dedicated to the founder of this humble village about a century back. Must have been found around the time the Age of Wisdom began. Storyteller's log. Guess when it comes to someone's turn to weave a yarn, they sit here to do so when the village is having a campfire. Good morning, Razia. Glad to see you out and about. The breeze is refreshing today, no? I'll say, Elder Coconuts. It's been really hot as of late. Hope this cool wind doesn't mean it'll start pouring. Aye, last thing we need is for it to get muggy in this late spring heat. Say, Razia, how goes saving up for the vacant house? It's getting there, sir, but if I don't find a quicker way to make ends meet, it might be a bit before I can rent it, much to my chagrin. It's alright, sir, Razia. You don't come off as a freeloader to me, and I understand the situation you've told me. You're being a big help to Chloe and Aisha, I hear. Yeah, I guess so. Still, if I don't try to make ends meet, I wouldn't be welcome here. Not that I expect to stay welcome. Dear, don't mutter under your breath, especially if you're speaking nonsense.
Well, damn, aren't humans' hearing and sight supposed to get worse as they get older? Consider me lucky to be unfazed, kid. But don't be so surprised to see that I can't see through you. I've seen through plenty of fronts and bluffs in my lifetime to know better. So, what are you saying? Do you know that I know enough that you're hiding something from us all, you daft daughter of lions. Until you confess to it, I'll be on edge with you as much as I am with that Bemis lad.
Hey, that's not fair. I don't mean harm. I swear it.
Child, for someone as disconnected from our little community as you, I cannot take even a seeker's oath at face value. Keep that in mind.
So be it.
Gratitude isn't helping my suspicions against who you are, Razia. But if that's the case, I suppose our conversation is over. Enjoy the cooler weather, kid.
First he has the nerve to nag me about renting a house I can't afford for months. Now he's chewing me out for having a secret. What the hell is this coot's old problem anyway? I don't want to confess. I couldn't. Not when I was safe, and not for anyone else's sake. Okay, so that's the end. Two empty homes in town. Those who own businesses here build their shops and such out of their own houses. I'm told the mayor's looking for more residents as of late. Makes sense then that he offered me the choice of one of two sides of this duplex. For a steal too. I just need to save up, probably for a month or two, to afford the property. I just hope Chloe can put up with me that time. As such, I've made sure to help out around the inn. Besides, I'd feel bad if I didn't lend a hand anyway. With the well in the rough centre of town, I just hope no one's fallen in, because there's no rope to haul them back out. If I'm not grabbing a meal or even a drink, I probably shouldn't bug the cook or his staff. I'm sure they're still doing prep for the day ahead, too. Wait, there's someone over there. Razia, hey, how are you? Hey, Xander, I'm alright, how are you? I'm great. I can't wait till I'm grown up just like you know that? No, you wouldn't want to grow up to be like me, man cub. Why not? You're big and strong and cool. Dad cooks yummy food, yeah. But you can beat up bad guys and monsters with your fists and feet. I guess so, but look, kid, you wouldn't want to be like me. Grow up to be a cook like Papa Kebab. Zia, you look sad. I know Dad says fighting is dangerous, but I can take it. And I know you can. Your lion ibis moves are cool, and even if you're tough, you ain't a meanie like Big Bemis. Little Xander, you don't... It's okay to cry, Razzie. Mum says it's okay to cry, and Dad says Mums knows everything. Big Bemis doesn't cry. Is that why he's so mean? Xander, please let me talk. It's not polite to not listen to grown-ups. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Razia. I didn't mean to make you cry. I think you're really cool. It's okay, little Xander. You didn't... it's not your fault. I'm just having a tough morning. Oh, okay. I'm sorry you're not having a good day. I was gonna ask if you wanted to show me more of your moves sometime, but not right now. I will, man cub. I still haven't shown you my axe kick, have I? Just not right now. I'm sad and I have stuff to do today. Being a grown-up sounds tough. I want to draw you a picture. Mum gave me some charcoal sticks and parchment yesterday. I hope you can be happy again. Kids are brutally honest, I've found. I don't think I'm the best with them, but Xander, he's a good boy. Even if I hated myself and was afraid about others, he thought I was cool despite everything. His words stuck in my mind. I hope you can be happy again. You and me both, kid. Razia, there you are. I was wondering what kept you. I told Chloe that your prescription is in. You've still got the money for it, right? But of course. Let me get it from my coin purse. That's supposed to be redundant. I'm the only merchant in the village, remember? Oh, yeah, good point. Obtain a new dose of my hormonal potion. It's important, so I could check it out in my key item spot in goods, whenever that means. I still don't know what this tonic's for. Never heard of it till you started ordering it. And the Brewers Guild has kept mum on the subject. Well, I told you it's for personal health. It's like a supplement for my martial arts training. Kid, don't try to lie. You're not good at it. I can tell you don't want to talk to me. Tell me. And I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Besides, you brew me potions on a regular basis. What kind of rare ingredients are in this stuff that stops you from making it yourself? Actually, don't answer that. As a matter of fact, let's change the subject. I've seen you practice that pugilism stuff outside before. Seen you punch and kick some trees for minutes on end without breaking something. Well, yeah, I'm pretty well conditioned for this sort of thing, building up hardened bones and deadened nerves on my knuckles and instep. But I think I know where this is going, if I may. I've heard from the trader that something went wrong with your last shipment and he thinks I can help. Oh, for someone who keeps to herself, you're starting to engage in scuttlebutt at long last. I approve. So here's the story. The shipment was robbed en route. Just a single bandit, some big hairy man who covered his face in rags, managed to knock out the guards with his bare hands, the weapons be damned. Gracious, that's a tall tale, but in this day and age I can't doubt it. Wonder if he was a fell seeker. Besides that, are those guards okay? From what I've heard, they're fine. Worst of all was a broken arm and some bruises. Never thought I'd hear of a bandit who didn't try to kill the witnesses. The witness doesn't stop there. Seems he wasn't after much either, just some dried food and some of the coin. What he did steal alongside those is the problem. You know how Elder Kikanos collects weapons? He's got quite the arsenal if he wasn't so old and knew how to use them. I'd pity the any burglar set foot in his house. Told he's got quite the collection, yes. I'm assuming the new toy of his got stolen? Bingo! One of those ritzy fencing swords that Gaudy city boss likes to wear and wave in each other's faces. This one was alchemically plated in some spots too. A real beauty. I've heard your story. You trained under a warrior monk that your papa trained under. That whole traditional fighting lion mumbo-jumbo. If anyone could get that sword back, it's you. Well, it's not mumbo-jumbo, it works. It's helped me learn magic, and I've killed monsters with those techniques plenty of times. And yes, I'd be willing to help you out. Before you give me the whole greater good spiel, do note I'm paying you for getting the sword back. And this is non-negotiable. I don't give a damn about your delusions of heroism. This guy's dangerous. Even if he didn't kill the merchant guards nor the merchants, who knows what that weirdo's capable of. I pay my workers well for a job well done, even that ruffian Bemis. You'll need supplies to fight that muscle-headed thief, I know it. Tell you what, I'll throw in that dose for free, and deduct the difference to give you half of what I offered for the reclamation job. Half now, half later. 100 birds total, kid. Wow, that'll really help me put money towards my that down payment. I'm doing this so you don't get yourself killed out there. That's bad for business if the crook were to slay you out there. Slew? No, slay. Slew is past tense. Ow. Ooh. Alright. Sorry. Oh, I didn't even read the last one. Aisha's something else. She comes off as cold, shrewd shopkeeper, but I think she means well by that tough love attitude of hers, I hope. 30 falcons for the task of reclaiming the Elder's new rapier, deducted from the 20 it would have cost for the hormonal medicine. Right, so she told me that caravan was attacked on the outskirts of the Mosswood. About an hour to northwest on foot. We really have to formalize the quest with a contract though. Zia! Yes, Aisha? Don't look at this the wrong way, but don't be stingy with that money I gave you. Finish your other errands in town and come buy some goods for the job, savvy? Yes, ma'am. Ye gods, my ears. A new book for Sarios. Memoirs of a Temple. The synopsis given is vague, describing it as an adventure story with a bittersweet ending. Might buy this as a gift for Chloe sometime. Corn. One of the few vegetables I actually like. If only to supplement my diet. Not sure if it's because I'm a carnivore.
but green veggies all taste the same to me. Alright. I mean, I tried the other book, it didn't read. It's probably not set as a same as hero. Seems the priest on duty was seeking inspiration for a sermon coming Saturday. This particular holy book is based around the wise ones of Veravela, goddess of the moon and magic. Huh. Young Razia, was it? It's a pleasure to see such a young seeker as you enter my midst. I've barely stepped foot in this temple since I came to town. Spiritual arts or not, I'm still more of a warrior philosopher than warrior nun. But, to save face, happy to be here and not require healing, good priest. Just thought I'd stop by and offer a prayer to the Beast Queen. I've been needing a revelation for my troubles lately. Understandable, young one, but as you might guess, we humans of the cloth prefer to confess our plights to each other. What troubles you, daughter of lions? Is something wrong, Lady Razia? Last time I tried to tell a human priest about my gender-related problems, I was ushered out of his church. Granted, it was some hick church en route to Dawn's Light, but I would prefer to keep my issues between me and Mighty Arsali, Pastor, if you don't mind. I see. I'll respect your wishes, but I only ask because I wish to offer up a worry of my own upon you, mystical seer. Huh? What's wrong then, Pastor? Worry about this village and pray for each member daily. You plan to rent that vacant home here, and have proven yourself a worthy member of our community before. Last child of lions, I sense your warrior spirit and see your strong limbs, and have seen you practice your fighting arts before. Thus I worry for your safety. Goodness, good priest, I can handle myself out there, especially with the gifts my master and my goddess have granted me. That may be so, but as one who was not always a priest, I know the divine order. The divine ones help those who help themselves. And to bolster your chances, I want you to have this. He's passed me a small envelope, and it's unlabeled. I can feel some sort of hard paper slip inside the thin envelope. What is this, Pastor? It's a humble blessed item known as the pious and homeward ticket. If you're in danger, chant thy words written upon it to be returned to the safety of this sanctuary. Ah, so it's like a scroll of old, right? I think I've heard of these. Thank you kindly for this, it means a lot. Think nothing of it, but do be warned, it cannot be used in the heat of danger. The holy words require concentration and will take too long to invoke if you're under attack. Duly noted, good Pastor. Please call me Reverend Cyrus, young one. If you ever need more, I would ask only a donation of silver needed to cover the material prices. If you're ever injured, I can help for free. Understood. Thank you so much. I'll try to see if I can swing by the temple next Saturday for service. I would appreciate that, Razia. Thank you for your time. As much as I didn't want to talk to him, this pastor surprised me at how down to the planet he seemed. Sometimes piety doesn't always equate to arrogance and ignorance. Who knew? Yay! Homeward ticket get. Alright, let's head out then, I guess. Well, let's go. Well, I'm here. That sword's not gonna find itself. As far as the story went, this is about the spot where the merchant wagon was attacked. But the mosswood is really dense, so I'm told. And it shows. I just hope I don't get lost trying to find the scandal. There's no way I could have went too deep, right? Dang, I was wondering how long it would be before I ran into monsters. Looks like there's a pair of goblins ahead staring me down. I don't want to fight them, but the tree line's too dense to really go around them either. And the way to fight through their territory. Guess it's just a matter if I want to battle these little thieves, but how soon? Am I ready? Guess I'll have to beat them down, hoping they'll rout once I prove myself tougher. But it's a tight squeeze, let's not get cocky. Time's up to think, Raz, let's do this. Oh, I died. Wait, what? How did I... what? I won that time. Okay, they put up a good fight, poor bastards. I guess it's clear to move forward. Pep tonics and some coin. I'll be back. Did I remember to equip stuff? Yeah. I got my stuff equipped. Once I fought, they all fought to death. Normally a goblin won't fight to losing battle, unless they're under the commander of a much stronger monster. Just what am I getting myself into? That's far enough, Leonine. What in the... How did this growling voice know my species from here? And he sure sounds too bestial to be human. I shall have a death wish. Turn back now and forget about what I've taken. What else would a person be this deep in the woods but to chase me? Well, that's quite the assumption to make, even if it's true. Your threats aren't going to stop me from taking back what you've stolen. Turn the corner and into the clearing, and let's see if you're still as headstrong. So be it, I will. Oh, well then. From my bellows, you expected anything less, kid? I'll confess, you look different than what I expected. Werewolf or not, I've got a job to finish. Stand down, and I won't have to beat you down instead. Oh, that's right. That's rich. Like I really expect someone like you to fight me by our lonesome. You'd stand a better chance going home and getting the guards to pick me off, lass. Excuse me? This is your last chance, monster. Surrender the goods, or I'll kick your ass 6 ways from Saturday. Bullshit. Step on up and fight me if you're so damn determined to die. At least then I won't have to worry about supper. I'd expect him to jump me, but he's too busy being an arrogant prick. Between his pompous nature and those goblins, not much is making sense. Arrogance or not, he means business and packs a monstrous muscle to back it up. Yeah. I'm going back. Oh, I can't go back. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to fight him. I'm fine. That's a nice werewolf graphic, by the way. Had enough yet? Fuck you, whelp. You're just pissed I'm winning, aren't you? Give up already. This isn't worth the bloodshed. Oh, you're that kind of person, are you? Self-righteous whore. This ain't over yet.
Oh shit. Got him. Had enough, werewolf? You how?
If you must know, I'm a seeker, mistress of the martial arts of my people, a warrior, mystic, and a practitioner of the spiritual arts, woman or otherwise. Your name now?
Alan. My surname doesn't matter anymore. Call me Alan the Wolf.
Well, Alan, for a monster who lives by his cruel instincts, you've been acting pretty human. Why did you give me a chance to back off? Why warn me of your presence?
Why do you care?
Because I want to know why I had to kill goblins that wouldn't run for their lives, and why you didn't kill anyone when you stole from that trade caravan.
You knew all that? Blimey.
What can I say? Information spreads quick in my village.
Can't fight any further, can you?
My fist weapon isn't silver, but you can feel my aura with each strike, couldn't you?
You're just being pompous now, Lioness. This is the most pain I've felt in a long time.
Then I'll make this quick. You won't be able to heal from that beating fast enough to attack me right now. So here's what I'll do. I'll lower my fists. Then I'll take the stolen goods out of that chest you stuffed them in. After that, we'll talk some more. Savvy?
It's not like I have a choice. Fine, you win. Take the stupid loot. I already ate all the food anyway.
Really is a well-made weapon, and this blade has been plated with silver, I can tell. Paints a terrible picture in my mind of why he wanted it. And I don't like it. Can't let this stand, not a damn chance. Stole a silver weapon, really, Alan? What's with the attitude? I'm this close to slapping you across the face, that's what. You wanted to kill yourself with this thing, didn't you? Didn't you? Stop crying, you weird-ass cat. Alright, fine. I was gonna do it. Even goblins are smart enough to stand guard if you pay them shiny things. Being a monster helps talking to them, too. But if you're gonna threaten me, at least point the freaking sword at me, too. No. I've done with the threats. Let me ask again. Why do you care? I'm just some monster. Always been. My bum dad was a werewolf and he fucked me out of a normal life the moment he knocked up my mom. I shouldn't have been born. The only thing stopping me from slaughtering you was your mojo, your aura, whatever made that hip burn like they are. Alan, I'm about to do something I haven't done in ages. Don't be surprised when you hear me, okay? What? Just ended already. I don't care, so why should I? Because you're not the only one to be called a fucking freak for who you are. The fuck? Your voice. It's what the actual fuck? But that was painful for me, Alan, but that's because, well, I'm... Just who are you, lion child? A woman who can shout with a man's voice? Razia. My name is Razia, but it wasn't what my parents called me. It used to be Ashura. Oh crap, I've heard of your kind before. One of those main lionesses, right? You were right. I'm not the only one who's been hated for just being myself. That's why I won't finish you off, because you have a chance to be accepted. You've lived this long as a werewolf, you've got so much control over yourself. It hurts to keep this form up. After beating me up, I'm... Change back then. You know that I won't hurt you. There, now what? Now you'll take that stolen money and you'll leave this place. I never found the funds, and the injuries you dealt will help them think that I slew you. Huh? And you'll swear to me that no matter what, you'll be the best that you can be. Without hurting others, of course. Just being born a werewolf doesn't mean you have to hurt others. Seeker and her oaths. Well then, I swear I'll stop stealing and I won't try and do myself in. I'll even poke around the town sometime, as long as the full moon's not coming up. Normally it does, kid. But I get what you mean. I can hold back the violent and hungering urges that make me a real monster by now. But hey, you best promise me something if I'm gonna swear to you. Got it? What? Better swear to me that you'll keep up that kind heart of yours. Too many adventurers are in it for money and murder, but you're different. But know when to be kind and when to be mean, too. If I wasn't skipping town, I wouldn't want to hear of someone like you getting hurt because she couldn't stick up for herself. I swear it, no skin off my nose to keep looking out for people, even people born with a cursed bloodline, or to be a bitch when I have to be. Good, then you best keep that oath, Seeker, in spite of being born with a body you didn't want. I gotta hand it to you. You've adapted into a soft and strong body, girl. Ain't easy to be both at the same time. I don't need my wolf form to tell you blushing under that fur. Let's both do our best, Razia.
Thanks for not killing me.
Thanks for bearing your heart to the weirdo like me, Alan. His words stuck in my mind in the days after, the mercy I showed him. Let me see the person under his beastly pelt. Alan wasn't exactly a bad person. I gathered he had a rough life, and he's done things that weren't good for other people, or himself. Sorry. Gosh. But despite all of that, I don't think he wanted to be who he was. He didn't want to live a beast. And if this chance encounter didn't happen, I knew he would have died once. I can only hope he kept his promise. I never heard from him again, or any reports of a werewolf that met his description. But journal, this is where my tale is drawing to a close. It was time I stopped hiding behind a cloak and long tunic. It was time for me to stop running from my identity and from others. So I arranged a lunch with Chloe at Papa Kebab's, and told her that I was ready to come out to the village right in that eatery, and would share the truth of who I was at long last. So of course she invited as many people as she could to a luncheon, told everyone that it was to be a belated welcoming party for me, and thus the epilogue would begin for this tale. Chloe, I'm nervous. I'm aware, but I'm right here beside you. Yeah, I just need a moment to brace myself. I don't share the details with a lot of people, you know. Take a deep breath or two. You've got this, love. Okay, here I go. Just stand in front of the counter by the cook, turn to the others, and get this over with. I've got it.
Z, here. Sporting some linens I haven't seen you wearing yet. You look good. I hope you remembered what we talked about the other day. Lion Child, you seem nervous. This is a lunch to celebrate your place in our earnest community. Let those shoulders drop. We're waiting on you.
Don't assume food and drink is on the house, but I haven't had a good round of shots in a while, so that may be my only exception. Hey, Razia, Papa doesn't like customers coming behind the counter, even if it is your party. Sorry.
Razia, the stove's heater and food's waiting to be cooked, and you're the guest of honor, so you got the first call on meal. What'll it be?
Thanks for all the cooking you'll be doing, Papa Kebab, but before I order, I have something I need to say. Everyone, can I have your attention, please? I've been here in town for a couple of weeks now. Some of you know my story. I'm a martial artist and a young woman setting out onto her own life. But none of you know who I was in the past. Some of you might know some details, but if I'm going to be a member of this community in earnest, well, you have to know that I might be different in some ways than other women.
How so? You seem like a healthy young lioness in her early 20s to me.
Well, maybe it's not too important to some, and it shouldn't be a big deal to anyone, but there are some who don't have exposure to people like me, and others who are closed-minded. You see, I'm really 400 years old.
Wait, what?
Then how are you so different? I'm different because I wasn't always called Razia. I mean, my name was Ashura. My name was Ashura when I was a child.
Isn't that a boy's name?
Yes, it is. That's because in the past everyone thought I was a boy, including myself. Everything felt wrong. I couldn't identify what those feelings were until I hit puberty. But when I realized it, I couldn't bear to think of myself as a boy anymore. But I am who I am. I'm still a lioness, and I'm not confused about who I am any longer. Even if I have a mane, I'm still a woman. I'm still the Razia you all know.
Well, as youngsters might say, duh, grass is green.
Huh? Yes, Razia, we didn't know who you were, but people change to be who they are. It's called growing up. Aisha.
It's whatever. Wave, you freak flag, girl, but can we pick this up? I'm starved.
Bemis?
The gods don't make mistakes, but the womb does. I've always sensed a feminine soul inside of you, Seeker.
Pastor. Yeah, you're a lady, Razia, and you're cool, no matter what people called you back then. Xander. I told you, Razia, everyone here is a good person, even Bemis. We've all known you as Razia. What you are in the inside counts, not the outside. Hearts, not parts, love.
You've got a heart of gold that suits such a kind lioness as you. Yeah, you got the makings of a great customer to boot, Miss Razia. My wife surely picked a good girl to make potions for her shop, from what she told me. I have an eye for hard workers and someone who can get work done right. And someone who always lends a hand. And a good fighter to slay a werewolf and get my new sword back. A generous and devoted heart. Damn, kiss her ass more, why don't you all? She's a good friend, the coolest grown-up I know. No offense, Mama and Papa. Untaken, son. Thank you, everyone. I was so scared, but I promise I'll open up more and more. You'll all see the real me. Grass is not yellow. What? Grass is green. Bro? Nani? But for Aralisi's sake, can someone please hug me? I'm so relieved I can't stop tearing up. Thanks, Chloe. Everyone, 3 cheers for our newest villager, Razia. Hip hip, huzzah! Hip hip, huzzah! Hip hip, huzzah! And that's my story journal. I've already taken up plenty of pages to tell it, but I feel I've broken you in pretty well, no? I'm sure my own story won't be the same for every other transgender person the world over, mind. But I've found people who care about me, and I hope those other trans folk will find their own too. Life's tough enough as it is. No one should have to go it alone, no matter who you are. Isaiah, I'm home. Hey, you finally using that diary I bought you, huh? Yeah, glad to see you back for the weekend, pal. How's the new job shaping up? Not the worst thing. We're teaching a new session of fences, just going over the basic drills and whatnot. Well, keep at it, and I'm sure you'll get to write a manual about your swordplay someday. That'll be the day, Raz. Brought home some supper from that kebab guy, my treat. Yeah, I smelt it. Seems he got the right spices for how they make it back in the desert. Nice. Just let me finish writing this and I'll dig in, okay? Getting the rice and white sauce ready as we speak. Been looking forward to this all week. Well, I'm sure this won't be the only adventure I write in your pages, journal. Till next time, Razia. Yeah, that was cute. That was really nice. Thank you for making. That was really good. It's more of a blue-green if I recall correctly. We get that sometimes too. Okay, so there's 4 games left to go. I reckon we could knock that out in a stream on Thursday? By then my voice should be really recovered. Thursday? Yeah. No, tomorrow's Thursday. Friday. Because today's Wednesday. Yeah. Friday. Tomorrow I'll probably do a stream of Breath of Fire just to break it up so I don't get burnt out on these. And then Friday I'll do a stream of the last of these streams. So that works. Yeah, we have got Craze's game, 1550's game, Lavender Siren and Piano's game, which I think is Lavender Siren's game with Piano's characters, if I recall correctly, and Flo's game to go. So we'll be doing we will be doing those in 2 days' time. Until then, thank you for watching. Have a good day. And I should probably write down that Razia's game was actually a full game. so it gets a full game badge. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, so yeah, tomorrow I'll be, Breath of Firing. So if you're interested in Breath of Fire 2, you know where to come. Hopefully my voice will be all finished being fucked up by then, but we'll see. I'm just going to be eating. Sorry, I got water on my fingers. I'm just going to be eating ice all day. I can see it now. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Ciao for now. See you later. And, I'll catch you next time. Peace.